Have you ever noticed how every small choice you make quietly shapes who you become? The moments you barely notice, they are the ones quietly deciding the trajectory of your life. Take a breath. Imagine for a moment that today you made just one decision, one deliberate choice that could tilt your life toward clarity, focus, and growth. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Right now. Discipline isn't punishment. It's not a checklist designed to prove anything to anyone. Discipline is quiet power. It's the ability to say, I will do what matters most even when your mind, your body, and the world around you scream for distraction. Think about your day. Where do your thoughts wander? Where does your attention slip away? Those small distractions feel harmless, but each time you return to focus, you steer yourself closer to the person you want to be. You might feel the weight of unfinished tasks, the tension of goals that haven't been met. That's normal. Growth doesn't happen instantly. It demands patience, quiet consistency, and small victories repeated daily. But here's the secret. You don't need to overhaul your life in a single day. You only need to decide, for the next 5 minutes, to be fully present, to tackle one task with complete attention, to act intentionally rather than out of habit. Ask yourself, if I focus completely for just 5 minutes, what could I accomplish? And then start. Focus isn't about avoiding distraction forever. It's about returning to the path again and again. It's about noticing when your mind drifts and gently guiding it back, like a gardener pruning branches so that the plant can grow stronger. Self-discipline grows in the space between intention and action. It grows when you show up even when motivation fades, even when the day is messy, even when results remain invisible. Picture yourself 1 month from now. Imagine the small choices you make today accumulating into a life that feels steady, intentional, and fully under your control. Each choice builds momentum. Each moment of focus strengthens your foundation. Growth is subtle. It doesn't announce itself loudly. You won't always feel it immediately. But every time you honor your word to yourself, every time you act with purpose, you are shaping a stronger, calmer, more capable version of who you are. And the power to start, it's already in your hands. Right here, right now. It begins with 5 minutes of intentional action. 5 minutes of self-discipline. 5 minutes of unwavering focus. So today, take those 5 minutes. Let them matter. Let them ripple outward. Notice how clarity grows, how momentum builds, and how you begin to feel more like the person you've been waiting to become. If you want more original guidance to help you stay focused, grow intentionally, and cultivate your best self, subscribe to the Motivational Audiobook Spot. Every week, we bring original content designed to inspire action, reflection, and personal growth, crafted for people ready to take control of their lives. Sometimes we get caught in the idea that progress should be visible immediately, that every effort must produce a result we can measure with numbers, likes, or recognition. But life doesn't work that way. Growth is invisible most of the time. It's happening quietly inside you, in the moments nobody sees. Ask yourself, how often have you taken action and thought, it didn't work, only to realize later that every small step was laying the foundation for something bigger? Those small, intentional actions compound into resilience, confidence, and clarity. Discipline isn't just doing the hard things, it's also about choosing the right things. Choosing to say no to the unnecessary, to the distracting, to the easy path that leads nowhere. Every no is actually a yes to your future self. Every act of restraint, every moment of focus, builds your inner strength. And focus is your most underrated superpower. It's not about shutting out the world forever. It's about directing your energy with precision. It's about being present with what matters and letting go of what doesn't. Ask yourself today, what deserves my attention? Where should I place my energy to make the next 5 minutes, the next hour truly count? Even when the mind wanders, even when distractions pull at you like tides, each time you return to your purpose, you grow stronger. This is not a journey of perfection. It's a journey of persistence. It's a journey of small, deliberate steps taken over time. And those steps, repeated with intention, are unstoppable. Imagine the person you could become in 1 year if every day you honored your 5-minute commitments to yourself. Not drastic changes. Not monumental leaps. Just daily acts of discipline and focus. That person is waiting. That person exists in the accumulation of these small choices. Let yourself feel the quiet power in this moment. Let yourself notice how small victories build confidence. How consistency, even in silence, forges resilience. You do not need permission to grow. You do not need external validation to keep moving. Every action you take toward focus, clarity, and self-discipline is a declaration that you are in control of your life. Start with awareness. Notice your habits. Notice where your attention drifts. Then, gently, with patience, redirect yourself. It is in this space between noticing and acting that true growth is cultivated. The world may not see it yet, but your inner life, your capacity, and your potential are transforming. And when the day feels heavy, when your energy wanes, remember this: progress is measured not only in achievements, but in the act of showing up. Each time you choose focus, each time you resist distraction, each time you honor your own word, you are building a life that aligns with your highest vision. So today, take a deep breath. Look at the next 5 minutes and claim them. Make them yours. Let them count. Let them remind you that the power to shape your life is always in your hands. And every moment you choose to act intentionally, you are stepping closer to the person you were meant to be. If you want more original guidance to strengthen your focus, sharpen your self-discipline, and grow intentionally, subscribe to the Motivational Audiobook Spot. Each week, we share content crafted to inspire, challenge, and empower you, designed for anyone ready to take full control of their own journey. Have you ever noticed how much of your life is decided when no one is watching? Not in the big moments, but in the quiet ones. The moments where you choose focus or distraction, action or delay. Right now, take a breath. Because what I'm about to say isn't dramatic, but it's powerful. Your life doesn't change when you feel motivated. It changes when you decide to act without needing motivation. Most people wait to feel ready. Ready to start. Ready to focus. Ready to improve themselves. But readiness is a trap. It keeps people stuck exactly where they are. Here's the shift that changes everything. You don't need to control your whole day. You only need to control the next 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes where you stop negotiating with yourself. 5 minutes where you do the thing you said you would do. 5 minutes of discipline, even when your mind looks for excuses. Discipline isn't harsh. It isn't loud. It doesn't scream at you. Discipline is quiet self-respect. It's choosing what matters most, even when no one is forcing you. Even when no one is watching. Especially when it would be easier not to. Ask yourself something honestly. How many times have you delayed a small action and watched it turn into a missed opportunity? Not because you couldn't do it, but because you didn't feel like it. That's where lives slowly drift off course. Focus works the same way. You don't find focus. You return to it. Your mind will wander. That's human. The growth happens when you notice and bring it back. Again. And again, and again. Every time you return to focus, you strengthen something inside you. Not motivation, control. And control is freedom. Imagine this. If every day, no matter how messy or tiring, you honored just one 5-minute commitment to yourself, how different would your life look in 6 months? Not perfect, but stronger, clearer, more intentional. Most people underestimate small actions because they don't feel powerful. But small actions repeated daily become identity. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You settle into the level of your habits. And habits are built in moments like this, right now. So here's the invitation: not pressure, not hype. Just a decision. After this video ends, choose one thing. One task. One action. One responsibility you've been avoiding. Set a timer for 5 minutes. No distractions. No multitasking. Just presence. When the timer ends, you can stop. But most of the time, you won't want to. Because momentum is born from action, not thought. And the person you're becoming? They're shaped in moments exactly like this one. Quiet. Unseen. Intentional. If you want more original guidance like this, content designed to help you build discipline, sharpen focus, and grow intentionally, subscribe to the Motivational Audiobook Spot, not for noise, but for clarity and for control over your own life.